I don't like Red Bull, and I don't like motocross. Who better than to review a game about both of those things than me? It's called Being Neutral, Undertoads, which is a gear, huh? Get it? Get it? Neutral? You see, that's a pun about engines. And when it comes to motocross, man, that's all I got. This is Red Bull X Fighters. Released this month on the Xbox Live Arcade, Red Bull X Fighters is a game with a pretty clear inspiration. This is a lot like the game Trials HD, which is a pretty massive success on XBLA. The difference is, Trials HD is really just a crazy physics game with motorcycles. Red Bull X Fighters is a bit more down to earth. So you're a freestyle motocross guy, and you can get all extreme in 6 different countries all over the world. Each country provides a new backdrop for the course, which is basically just a straight stretch. Unlike Trials HD, you're not going through loops and upside down crazy things. You're hitting ramps, you're doing tricks, and you're trying to get to the finish line without killing yourself.
One-handed. Just made some serious dirt here.
So obviously there's more of a motocross focus in this game, and that's reflected in the game's modes as well. Each stage has several different gameplay options, and each one represents a realistic thing that I'd imagine motocross people can probably really do. There's a freestyle run in which you try to rack up points for doing tricks. There's a kind of Simon Says mode in which you have to pull off specific tricks. And there's a simple race to the finish and more. The only problem is, across all the modes, it's all basically the same gameplay with different objectives. So after a while, things start to blend together and feel a little bit samey, which is a nice way of saying it gets repetitive and stale. Of course, one of the big differences between Trials HD and Red Bull X Fighters is this game's emphasis on what I think are real motocross tricks. And to pull off those tricks, you have to memorize button combinations. And I'm gonna be real honest with you, this kind of thing is one of the reasons I don't like fighters. It's random, it's complicated, and it's unintuitive.
Superman. Indian Air.
Fortunately, the game teaches you those tricks individually in that Simon Says mode, but good luck actually remembering them, let alone distinguishing YB right trigger left bumper from freaking YB left trigger right bumper. I mean, who memorizes that stuff? That's just ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as how terrible I am at this game.
Jacket. He's nuts.
I do like the idea though, and once you pick up some of those combinations, this game is actually a lot of fun. So if you liked Trials HD, but you found yourself saying, oh man, I wish this were a little less crazy and a little more Red Bull, well, holy crap, this is like your manna from Mountain Dew heaven. It's Red Bull X Fighters on the Xbox Live Arcade.
That's one of the highest scores we've seen so far this